International Day for the Elimination of Violence Against Women, November 25. Kindly note that this is an awareness video only. Viewers are advised to verify the contents before using this information anywhere else. Violence against women and girls is one of the most widespread, persistent and devastating human rights violations in our world today and remains largely unreported due to the impunity, silence, stigma and shame surrounding it. In general terms, it manifests itself in physical, sexual and psychological forms encompassing intimate partner violence such as battering, psychological abuse, marital rape and femicide. Sexual violence and harassment such as rape, forced sexual acts, unwanted sexual advances, child sexual abuse, forced marriage, street harassment, stalking, cyber harassment, human trafficking such as slavery and sexual exploitation, female genital mutilation and child marriage. Violence against women continues to be an obstacle to achieving equality, development, peace, as well as to the fulfillment of women and girls' human rights. 1 in 3 women and girls experience physical or sexual violence in their lifetime, most frequently by an intimate partner. Only 52% of women married or in a union freely make their own decisions about sexual relations, contraceptive use and health care. Worldwide, almost 750 million women and girls alive today were married before their 18th birthday, while 200 million women and girls have undergone female genital mutilation. 1 in 2 women killed worldwide were killed by their partners or family. 71% of all human trafficking victims worldwide are women and girls, and 3 out of 4 of these women and girls are sexually exploited. Sexual violence against women and girls is rooted in centuries of male domination. We must show greater solidarity with the survivors, advocates and women's rights defenders, and we must promote women's rights and equal opportunities. Female journalists, for instance, are frequent targets of sexist hate speech. In politics, women face discrimination and harassment, which limits their ability to fully participate in political life. Women teachers are frequent victims of defamation, insults, and threats by both pupils and their parents. Violence and harassment in the world of work affects women regardless of age, location, income, or social status. Society cannot thrive if half of the population lives in fear of being assaulted. Artificial intelligence tools can identify instances of cyberbullying, online discrimination, and hate speech, automatically report them to moderators, and direct victims to relevant support. We need to harness the power of technology and put it to work for gender equality. Women's economic empowerment is central to realizing women's rights and gender equality. There are gender differences in laws. Often, women's legal status has been linked to marriage, making them dependent on their husband's nationality rather than individuals in their own right. Women and girls suffer the most from the dearth of safely managed water and sanitation. Women should have their reproductive rights. States have an obligation to protect women from violence, to hold perpetrators accountable, and to provide speedy justice and remedies to victims. Increasing women's and girls' educational attainment contributes to women's economic empowerment and more inclusive economic growth. Governments must take measures to address the increasing rate of homelessness and inadequate housing for women in order to reduce their vulnerability to being trafficked. If you like this video and want to view more such useful videos, kindly subscribe to my channel.